In this video I'm gonna share the top 5 mistakes in the video surveillance camera installations to help you avoid headache in your project. Hey, it's Marcelo here from Security Systems Center, channel that brings you valuable information about security systems such as video, access control and intrusion. Today we will list the top 5 mistakes in the video surveillance camera installations where can cause significant issues in the commissioning and the production environment. If you find value on this video, give it a thumbs up, it really makes a huge difference. Make sure you stick around to the end, I'm also gonna share with you a tip to ensure the best pixel density on your scene's target considering the installation position. Number 1. Cabling and power. This is a key component in the video surveillance and normally it got its product quality decreased by cost and a bad installation service by a not experienced installer. Always keep the cables away from the heat and high voltage. Never run camera video cables or power cables in the same conduit as power lines. This is against US nationwide building codes and the AC power running through the power lines create noise which can be induced into a video cable, causing poor performance. For external installations, do not run a cable so that it is directly exposed to the elements. The quickest way to a cable failing is to expose it to direct sunlight for a long period of time. The UV rays break the cable down and will degrade performance of the camera. Please check the cable's max distance for each technology. If you are powering the camera via PoE, always check the power source PoE classification if it's matching the camera spec and if the cable length is not exceeding the specs. For cameras powered locally via auxiliary power supply, check if the power supply meets the camera specs. Number 2. Installation issues. Each camera has its own designed installation surface, and it will have a compatible mounting to adapt to others. Installing in the incorrect way can lead in fixing issues. After installation, especially for dome model, the camera needs to be open to be installed. It's common in some installations to have the dome cover not firmly tied and having water or humidity intrusion. Also, when installing outdoors, always install the waterproof RJ45 jacket. Isolate all the other cables and firmly tie the SD card compartments to avoid rust and water vapor in the lens. Number 3. Installation position. One issue that can come from the video project is an incorrect installation height, but it can be caused by challenges found in the field in the installation process. A camera installed too high can compromise the object's pixel density and the desired field of view, and the camera installed too low can be easily tampered or vandalized and it have its view blocked by moving object. Related to the angle, avoid pointing the camera to the installed wall, even if it's just part of the view, as it can reflect the IR in the night mode and do an incorrect smart IR balance, leading in a dark image stream. Talking about night mode, a common mistake in outdoor installations like gardens is to ignore the light source in the ground pointing directly to the camera. This glare will impact in the video stream. For outdoor installations, never install the camera where the sensor will have direct sunlight exposure. Long exposure against the sun can cause permanent damage on the camera sensor. Number 4. Network. When the cameras are not connected directly to the NVR's PoE ports, having everything managed by the NVR, the network infrastructure needs to be designed correctly to support the data traffic. Common mistakes are to set the camera IP in DHCP mode and after a power failure event, have its IP changed. This will cause net channel loss in the NVR and it will need an installer intervention. Other mistake is to not correctly calculate the system bandwidth, especially for high-resolution camera systems like 4, 8 and 12 megapixels. Even for 1080p cameras, depending on the number of cameras in the installation, the video traffic will be significantly, and the switches should be selected and configured properly to avoid package loss or any network bottleneck. Multiple cascading switches for long-run installations can generate high delays in the stream and package loss if it's not set correctly. Number 5. Incorrect camera to the desired application. This is an error in the project design phase, but its result is only seen when the installation is completed. Low camera resolution versus object pixel density needed in the project can cause issues like unable to recognize a person or a car license plate when an event occurs. Even high-resolution fisheye cameras can have a low pixel density in a specific region of its 360 degrees view. An indoor camera model installed in an outdoor location, even protected from direct rain or sunlight, can still have humidity incursion depending on the environment, causing internal rust and water vapor in the lens, damaging permanently the camera. Cameras installed in high crime areas or in a position that can receive some damage, if it's not an anti-vandalism model with impact protection IK10 rate for example, it will be destroyed quickly. For reference, IK10 ensures the camera is protected against 20 joules of impact, the equivalent to the impact of 11 pound or 5 kg mass dropped from about a foot or 40 centimeters above the impacted surface. Earlier in the video, I said I'm gonna share with you a tip to ensure the best pixel density on your scene's target considering the installation position. As you saw, this can be a critical issue in your installation and sometimes a reject from the customer depending on the situation. To avoid this, in the project design phase, use the camera's manufactured field of view tool or a third-party tool to help you to calculate the best position and the camera resolution for each scenario. As an example, I will show you a very interesting website called Video Surveillance Design Apps, JVSG, where they explain in details what is pixel density and how to calculate. The link is available below in the video description. This is not a paid video, I'm not receiving anything from them, just sharing a good content. On their website, they explain the PPN, pixels per meter, or PPF, pixels per foot definition, how it's categorized like the minimum to have a target monitoring, detection, observation, recognition and identification. It's an awesome tool that gives you a 3D rendering on the project so you can have the idea of the field of view of each camera. And that's all folks. Smash the like button, hit subscribe and ring the notification bell so you don't miss any new content. Thanks for watching and I see you in the next video.